let's see what they can get done here on the retake.
Yeah, this would be excellent trading from this retaking side. Good utility usage. Sayf going to find some value there towards Pit, but Mixwell claiming Yacine takes away a little bit of this punch, and they have to wait out the smoke. You walk through it, you're going to die, and Mixwell is going to claim that easily towards Ziz. You can see them try to chase him down, but Mixwell, he's buying time. Nice work. Better play from Patitek and davidp instantly to capitalize on that, putting just so much pressure. I like the idea of the retake, but Mixwell is just a king at buying time, and Aron's going to shut down ardiis, but it's all too little too late. And the first round goes to G2. Shorty lingering around. Okay, that's a curious one from Patitek, but I guess he finds the info maybe he didn't want, but Mixwell's going to start loving this, surely. Oh, he's outdone by Bonkar. Okay, a couple of fumbles here. Now, again, it's small, but the win conditions, or even the kind of, you know, ticks that you put in the box off the back of a pistol up against even a slight bias, get a couple of guns away.
Yeah, David's got to be careful with this Phantom in his hands as well, because Bonkar's playing close with the classic Pit here to back him up. The spy cam will give the information away that he's still lingering on the ramp. But again, I think they're just going to look to do a little bit of damage here, Lauren. David, got to be careful again. The shorty's tagged him up to about half HP.
They've got him locked on the side for now. They could do a lot of damage to the economy. If they get the rifles away, that's brilliant. Nice little head, well, not even a headshot, but a close enough upper body shot that ardiis outdoes. Excuse me? Excuse me?
No.
Excuse me? No. Oh my dear God, that was too close. We almost saw our first actual ninja defuse. The ult. And with the information from Ray still pouring through, they've got to know it's this B hit. Ready and waiting, Bonkar goes down. The hit's still deadly as you'd expect from G2, but they are suffering some casualties. The Bulldog doing the best it can to hold on to this, but for now, this 2v3, they might want to hold to get that raise in position.
Yeah, and Pat is hurting right now. The heal did go off, but it hadn't ticked over enough. He was still super low, and the spy cam still tucked away at the back of lane. And there you go. It's going to give davidp's position up, so it's just down to ardiis now. He's all the way back in boathouse. Not going to find the first one, but does find Sayf on the second peek. And okay, a blast back just straight through the doorway will find him, and the defuse will come through.
Again, Cypher, super great.
Yeah.
Pat's got himself in a really fun spot here. This could be really good. I think Yacine's got a really good idea where he might be. Oh, the timing! Way better for Patitek. Excellent blind, big pressure. This is a big outplay. This is why Patitek can be an excellent omen. He gets taken down by a bang through the wall. Sayf says goodbye, but G2, we're going to bound off the back of that. They're on the side. They're tucked in. This is going to be a quick bit of pressure coming back through from Bonk. They want a bit of this. davidp with a quick res. The wall goes up, the door goes down, and so do the players. Nicely done so far from Bonk. They're not letting it slip. And look at that spike. High pockets in the open.
Yeah, and actually ardiis, he's got no choice but to challenge there. And Sayf will find his third on the... No trap wire to give the information away that are coming in. Yacine slowly making his way back up ramp here. Sayf will get Bonkar back on his feet. But it's going to be an A hit here. Oh, Yacine has timed it perfectly.
Needs to back away now. He's done the job. He's done everything he needs to do. Wait for support, even if the spike goes down. Let him get it. You don't need to risk your life on that. Now you got Sage with you. Have a little bit of a go. Maybe offer yourself up for the trade. Healed back up to 100, sitting pretty. Yacine is playing beautifully thus far. Gonna try and clear towards Dark. Fakes it. We can see if they can draw out the play. Patitek, what are you up to? Switching up to the Phantom. I don't know if it's an upgrade in his hands. He looks so talented, even on just the Marshall. But Aron to find davidp, and it's a job done again for Bonk. 4 stand. Even after the back of some of these very individually talented picks that are coming through. We're seeing so they know where the op is. Now, we know ardiis gets great success with the ultimates coming through. This time, not so much. There it is. Ardiis does find Yacine. He always seems to get one, but Bonkar shows a bit back. So a 2-for-1 trade out. But for the attacking side to get an early pick, and look at this presence in middle. Big play from davidp while everyone else was leaning towards A, but he goes down. Ziz is holding his ground, but he's got a lot more players coming over towards that site.
Yeah, Aldron going to try and fish out something from market here. Ziz going to find Pit. And that goes unpunished for the time being. Uses a shrouded step to break line of sight and get back in. Again, playing his life very effectively. Bonk still with the man advantage now that Ziz has managed to stay alive.
This looks like one of those you hold and see if ardiis can get you a pick. You've got 45 seconds. Let him work for a sec. And here it goes. He knows there's someone tucked on the site. He knows there's someone around. Sayf finally comes over, but ardiis, he's so good in these scenarios. That's 2 big picks, 3 overall, but those 2 were paramount to the success. Now, Sayf, what can you do in a 1v2? Absolutely nothing. Big boy ardiis says no, and that is why he's such a key player. I fancy it. G2 seem a little bit more aware this time. Patitek up and over. Oh, the reveal. That's an... What? That flick! ardiis trades it out in the end, but it's a big one to start with. But it's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's Ziz in mid who's going to have to deal with a lot more players there. Big ones coming through as well. davidp the first to fall. Information being garnered. A is completely open, but Ziz, well, he can hit a TP if he fancies, but they're going to have to get towards A quickly. The spike's on the way. Bonkar's going to see it. They know what's happening now, but how do they stop it?
Pyth gets stacked by the Aldro, just hopping around for a little bit. Response Aldro coming through here, but no wallbang possible. And I guess that's going to be a little bit of a standstill now. 3v3 though, so definitely doable if Bonk want to go for this.
Mixwell's all about timing in this position. He gets it right, he wins these. Oh, just going to find Aron. There it is. That's the combination. He hears the steps, he takes a swing, he never gets into danger. Bonkar surely doesn't read the position. Surely not. He's heard where Mixwell is, but by this point it's too little too late. Gonna do the damage on the last 3 bullets, but the round goes to G2. But this is a very good game between these two.
Mixwell gonna try and get up in the face of Bonkar again. davidp gets found in the window, and that's a huge kill to go through. Ziz actually gonna find Pat with the ghost as well, and Bonkar swings out on the paranoia. This is a fantastic hold.
That just a little bit of utility coming out from Ziz was great, but here comes pyth, the rock of the team. He finally gets chipped away at by Aron, and now we're left with ardiis in a 1v3. But if there's a player you want in one of these, it's probably him. But he's going to have to dig deep on this. These angles, they can be tough to clear, but they're not too complementary. So he could be able to isolate some of these 1v1s. And that's what he's considering. He's got his ult. He's got a bit of util left. Bonkar's on red alert. He's like, okay, the spike's down on Cat. I know it, but ardiis just took down Aron, and now it's going to be ardiis again working his way forward. Bonkar gets the timing right. Full information. This Cypher's got to be on point here.
Yeah, this is going to be big if the timing doesn't work out. Aron's actually going to find ardiis coming up through window, and Mixwell will trade it with the shorty, but Bonkar good to get the response there. Hunter's Fury invested back up towards heaven, but Yacine not getting relayed the information, I guess, and David will find Sayf as well, so Spike will go down here. Bonk find themselves in a 2v3 retake, and a round you gotta say they should have had a grip on.
The miscommunication to think that heaven was clear there is gonna haunt them. Now, of course, G2 are on the lighter buy, but they've surely got to have gotten some of those rifles back. So at this point, pyth posted up on short. You do have the Sova about to swing through, but there's a time limit on this. They don't have all the time in the world to play this one back in now on the retake.
Especially on a save round as well, with the wall blocking off door. They're not going to expect pyth to lurk at all. Ziz will find David, and there you go. pyth comes through and finds Bonkar. Really,
the Omen does not have the spike. They're going to be cautious about it. Now, Patitek finding Ziz is going to really throw them through a loop.
Yeah, now they've got...
Oh, save! This is absolute filth!
My word.
And Aron's just stopped it all as well. This is a great round. They're behind enemy lines. Sayf is a beast. And honestly, I was impressed with Sayf in map 1. Map 2 he's come alive, but now we have to see Patitek going above and beyond. But look at the HP, it's so low. Surely this is going to be Bonk with 5. Oh, he's just about... He's going down. Aron's got him in the end, but what a good half from both sides. Going to spam it out, investing all that util, and he gets it. Lovely damage done. And the weakness is now found, so it's a 3v1 on the site if they went quickly. The Omen and the Cypher for the defensive side can't over-rotate. They don't have all the information.
No, actually, davidp just peeking lane. He's going to take a little tag, but it's not going to hurt him too much. Switch gets flipped, and the door will close to market. But davidp's timed this perfectly to get himself out of sight. I think Bonk is still going to try and clear this. They're going to assume he stayed here, obviously. So davidp's done fantastically well to find Aron as well. And Pat comes in, finds Sayf on site while they're still hunting. This is a good recovery from G2. He's going to come back and try and play time here. The dark cover comes out, and the paranoia as well. He's actually going to swing out during the flash. So will lose his life for it, but finds one regardless. And they will get the spike down here. Some blast pack damage going up towards heaven. That could be a big factor, considering they haven't got many weapons on the board.
You're right, and this isn't a huge investment from G2. They're light on armor in some scenarios, but at the most part, they are way overly geared in comparison to the opponents. There's got to be a couple of kills to come in quickly if they fancy a chance, and it looks like Ziz is going to be tasked to do so much and too much. Ardiis and Mixwell on the play back in, get things going, and I didn't like what Pyth did there, but, you know, maybe he bought enough time. Maybe he felt he had to do something. Being passive wasn't the answer. All right, there it is. A little unfortunate. You'd have liked to have had maybe that as a little bit of a trick up your sleeve. Patitek not able to capitalize on what he'd like, but the mid battle is so far tilting in favor to G2. Mixwell gonna find the big pick there. davidp gonna join in on Ziz, and suddenly the pressure is being alleviated pretty quickly.
Yeah, 2 from Bonk will fall. And again, now they're so good at punishing. As soon as they get the information, obviously they see the spike. As soon as it gets dropped, you can just see how quickly they collapse. They've lost A site, but Bonk aren't able to capitalize and get an entry there. And now it just falls to Yacine, and this is that relentless playstyle we've become so used to seeing from G2. It's just, I mean, what can you do when a team reacts that?
You can hear Raze popping the ult. Not seeing it find its target. I just put up towards heaven. Patitek down towards dark. Mixwell towards Yacine. Nice and easy for Mixwell, making it look so comfy. And so far, they've really made this tricky. You're going to see the spike heading towards mid, so it is a bit of a, you know, bait and switch, but it's still going to be an incredible uphill battle. I don't know what you can really do with this. With bonkar being lost, I think they know they've been kind of dealt with this round. No easy step towards the site, and that stinger not really going to really find much placement, I feel.
No, Ziz was looking for something to get into the defensive spawn. Mixwell will clean up.
He knows it.
My eyes.
Yeah, nice work from pyth. Nice second from pyth. There's no time, is there?
No, there's no time.
Nah, done for. No worries. Takes a second. I'm going deaf in my old age. But nicely handled from Bonk there, considering... I want to kind of look at that in 2 ways.
Members of Bonk here.
I'm pretty sure they've seen enough on the site. I don't know if the cage was up early enough, but they were double stacked towards short. Nice work from Mixwell, doing a bit of damage back to them. I thought that was going to be the follow-up, but not to be. Staying safe, trying to hold and commit towards that corner. 5 seconds left, and Mixwell is doing everything he can. He tries to deny the plant. He doesn't get the time on it, but ardiis is there towards Aron. And now one player surrounded, but look at the late flank coming in as well. Sayf goes down. It's all on bonkar. He can't do it. The defuse will come in, and 12 rounds will be put on the board for G2.
Yeah, and I mean, really good late execute from Bonk. I mean, on the back of Mixwell, just on 12 rounds, get it back to a 5v3. And here you go. Yeah, he's going to go over and get that. Exactly. Pat now going to get contact on short, going to use the shrouded step to get the hell out of dodge, but the paranoia comes through, and that's going to slow down the push. They've got to keep going on this, so the pressure has to keep mounting, otherwise the rotations are going to be there so quickly, and Patitek being the immovable object, he's not letting him in for a second. He wants this over and done with. And well, what can the remaining player from Bonk do? A casual 1v5 up against one of the best in Europe with a bulldog.
He's time to pit.
How's he done that? How the hell has he done that? He's behind enemy lines. He's a spy. They have no idea. You might... Is davidp really watching this with a frenzy? Oh, David, you're too smart, too good. Well played, G2. It's a 30-8. Look, Bonk had moments.